All right, we got an interesting one today. So this unit's intermittently losing 16 volts DC to F1, F2. Normally we got two wires going to the indoor unit here. This is a VRV 4S, so it's like single phase VRF. Rerunning liquid tight wire because we removed the wires and we got 15.8 volts DC like we should, solid, not fluctuating like it was before. This wired in, it was giving me about 0 to, I don't know, 12 volts DC, which is not correct at your F1, F2. So repulling the wire because we isolated the problem, basically the wire going between the indoor unit, outdoor unit. And before we did this, we also did remove the wire from the indoor unit with this still hooked up. So problem doesn't look to be coming from the indoor unit, but it's definitely a problem with the comm wire going between indoor and outdoor units, because we had 15.8 going from F1, F2 with it isolated like this, and then hooked it back up and lost it. So I'm gonna run new wire, and I believe after talking to the customer, saying people have had to pull wire several times. So this had a little doghouse covering it, and this is SJ cord coming from another mini split. So the comm wire going right up against the SJ cord like that, I think it's going to create weird comm loss problems like we're seeing kind of intermittently. It may not even be damaged. That may be what the problem is. So it may run. All right, just got off the phone with tech support. So this SJ cord is, like I thought, it's causing feedback to where we actually have to pull new comm wire every once in a while for this VRV to the indoor unit, from the outdoor unit to the indoor unit. So this guy going through here, yada yada yada. And they said it's going to keep happening basically, so we got to run it through a separate conduit. So probably have to get an electrician and a roofer involved here to figure out how we're going to do that, and that should solve that problem. I asked them about running shielded wire. They said nope, that's not going to work. Putting heat shrink on it or something, they said nope, that's not going to work either. So we are going to need to actually get another conduit ran here and run the comm wire through that conduit with nothing else in there. So that should fix the problem.